Hey guys, welcome to another fantastic day of Covercraft. This is Floki Raven, and I wanted to show you kind of what's been going on lately. So, yeah, little bits here and there, and got some exciting stuff to go and show you. First off, still in my base. Simple little things I've added. I've said, last time I talked about this, I wanted to go and add a little bit of detail. This is the beginning of that. I need to get some item frames, something bad. I need to kill some cows. I got a little cloak area here to go and put your stuff. I used one of them down that way, and I'll show you here in a minute. But still, some of these things are in about the same position they were. I've been grinding massively. That's why it's been 2 weeks. So I had these other little things I've done on the side. Working on the bedroom, kind of showed you guys before where it was just a hole in the ground. And so I've started building up kind of the structure or the shape to it, just trying to figure it out. I found when I was, kind of opening this up, there's this amazing ice cave that was here. And I connected it into this hole. So I have like an ice cave bedroom. I want to think about how to go and do this. The floor is obviously not done. I've got a cute little fireplace here. I'm not real sold on it. But I got my bed here. I finally have a bedroom. It's kind of the start of a bed, but it's not the end of the bedroom. Kind of also took on kind of this, it feels a little bit, I don't know, a little bit modernish, which is a little different thing to kind of throw into my mix here, because a lot of this down here is rustic, and that kind of throws kind of a modern feel with the glass and all that. I did like a swirl up there. I feel that looks nice. It's got snow on it, which kind of messes with it, but I think it still looks good. Yeah, and I created, there was that water up there, and I created it so it kind of makes a waterfall down here. I used the iron trap doors, which again gives kind of a modern feel. This needs a lot of work, and I just need some inspiration on it. So this is basically where it was before, and I guess I'll show you the big grind next. I've had some issues with this, but go back here in the works here. This is my iron farm. We need some more villagers. I have put 24 villagers in here. Twice I had to restock this thing because they died randomly. But this is a 4 module system. As you see, that module has none, and I've put so much lights up here to go and keep pillagers from randomly spawning up here. This is big. If you notice, normally you have a 2 module system here with like a zombie that's hidden down there. Well, they get too close. So what I've got here, I've got a pillager hidden in there. Pillagers will scare your villagers from 15 blocks away. So that pillager is 14 blocks from these villagers. And what I've got for him, I had the problem where, if he was just sitting there bouncing, they weren't wanting to work, they weren't wanting to sleep. So I had to set up a little clock here. So it's like a 30-second clock because villagers will spawn an iron golem every 35 seconds. So this is a 30-second clock that runs to him here. Beautiful. I actually can have clock circuits on this server. It's amazing. So every 30 seconds, he pops up, scares them, they create an iron golem. When I had this whole thing working, I was getting 4 stacks every 10 minutes, something like that. Every Minecraft day, I was getting 4 stacks of iron, which is amazing, especially when I've got plans to use a whole bunch of hoppers in my system, my storage system, and all that. So real exciting. I have yeah, been digging away. I've been digging holes, digging holes, digging holes. Yeah, and so then the iron just comes up and comes in here and just goes into my iron chest. Fred has joined our server, and he started AFKing here, and yeah, we had some trials and tribulations. He came over here and he had oh, he had the, what is that called when the pillager thing? Sorry, I completely blank on what I'm trying to think of here. Bad Omen. He had Bad Omen and came over here, which means that a raid spawned, which is fine, except that I've got a pillager in my iron farm, which means that he became technically part of the raid, which means that the villagers wouldn't spawn an iron golem because they weren't sleeping, and they weren't working because they were afraid now of that pillager. They were in whatever terror mode or whatever. So Fred he fixed it. He had to kill the pillager, go get a new pillager, which by the way, the pillager I got, he came from the outpost. I've got a pillager outpost that I've got a portal to. So there's that. That's amazing. I'm finally getting amazing quantities of iron. At least to me, this is amazing quantities. That's several beacons worth, which I haven't gotten a beacon yet. We need the Wither Skelly farm. For that, I need sticky pistons, I think. I don't know. Anyway, so I've got a construction area here. So this is the junction of kind of where my tunnels come in. Yeah, I added this kind of for Fred. Fred was AFK here last night, so I wanted him to like see this. Like, yeah, for this work area, this is a construction area. You need your PPE, a hard hat, which displayed here on the thing here. Steel toe boots. Well, I got steel boots and fall protection, fall arrests protection, which is an elytra. But I've got plans for this to open this up. I have got some wicked awesome plans for what this is going to do at the top here. But I wanted this to be a pool down here. This is temporary. Don't worry, this is not going to look this derpy. It's derpy right now and simple looking. But the plan is to continue this up with a tower. To be done later. That's going to be a fun little build. Let's jump down. Can I hit it? Can I hit it? Fudge. The one time I can't hit it. I've done that like so many times and made it. Luckily, it's not far away from my bed. Because I actually, yeah. Oh my god. This is my life, dude. Just my life. This is why it's construction zone. It's not safe. You need to have your fall arrest system, which I didn't deploy my fall arrest system. I instead just plummeted to my death. Okay, guys, and of course I love how your stuff just explodes everywhere. Couple of little things I am working on over here. Oh yeah, I did get a kitty cat. Yay, kitty cat. He's pretty. I'm working on a villager breeder over here. This same system I've got down in the village, but as I said, I had to move 24 villagers over here. They keep dying randomly, so I wanted to have a system set up so I can just replenish, and plus so I can have my villager trading area down here, my personal villager trading area, so I can zombify them and all that. That will be down this way. This is at least 16 blocks from the villagers over there, so they shouldn't detect this village over here. Yeah, so this is opened up and this will go into this other area over here, which I've got some plans for to be kind of greenhousey over here, something like that, and have some farms. I have built some farms and I will show you guys that next. Okay, so over here in the farming area, that's kind of what this has been. This has been my little farm for like ever, and it's like barely keeping me sustained. With the sheep and all that. This needs to be improved. This is a very simple system to get you started, and it's really good for getting wool, so I can get like 30 wool out of that. But this is what I just built, and it took me a little while to get... I had another idea, like where I went the other way, you know, like pulling stuff from, you know, washing this way over to the sides and down, then I'm like, oh wait, this is so much simpler. And it's fun to watch. You turn it on, and it just flushes them all down to the bottom. Oh wait, it flushes some of them down to the bottom. Apparently it doesn't flush them all. Continue flushing. Keep flushing. Apparently they're slower to go down there. That's why I've cut just that. But this is a really simple little system using you know, trap doors with water. Real nice little system. Just flush everything down here at the bottom. Yeah, and I can go and show you what I had planned. The problem is the hopper, it doesn't pick stuff up fast enough. So I'm worried that things are just going to start despawning, and I realized I could use as many hoppers as I want. Nobody's stopping me. I can use 16 hoppers here and it doesn't matter. So I might just do that to go and make this so much easier. Yeah, the Covercraft, I love you. I think I might go and show you a little bit of things I've been doing in my testing world, because I do all sorts of random little things in testing. So you know what, let's do that next. Okay guys, so welcome to my testing world. This is actually one of the testing world from much earlier. I've been working on a couple little things here. The first of which, see if I can find things. You can see like here's like my tower. I was doing stuff with skelly spawners there. What am I looking for here? Oh yeah, here was when I was working on the villager breeding, or village, the the iron farm system here. Was kind of what I was coming up. I was playing around with it and trying to figure out distances and trying to figure out where will iron golem spawn. So that was kind of that was this playing around here, because I couldn't find anybody that had used a pillager to go and run an iron farm. Everybody always uses zombies, 'cause I guess they're easier to get. But you know what? I figured a pillager, easy peasy. I had to tame it, which was like a whole ordeal. All you have to do is sit in front of a villager 15 minutes and let him continue to shoot arrows at you, and eventually his bow will break. Yeah, you can see little things. Here's the gate. Here's like for the design for that. There was my floor design. Other sorts of random little things. Where was it? What was I going to come over here and look at? Oh, that's right. I went to the wrong testing world, guys. Oh, I went to the wrong testing world. Oh, okay. This is all sorts of other random things. Yeah, I got a whole tons of different stuff here. You know, this is back when I was coming up with a banner for Dragon Rock. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, going way, way back. This was the shop in Pass, my bookstore and shop, bookstore and Pass. Oh yeah, and I thought that looked funny. It looked like a face. Yeah, we had fun with that. Kind of, you see the eyebrows, and the mustache, and the eyes. Simplest stuff. Okay, I need to go to my other testing world. Yeah, here's a quarter of my breeder, and he is freaking out. Okay, let's go to my other testing world here. Okay, here we are in my other testing world. First thing I was checking out, this is a copy of this. This is the seed for our server. So this is actually the pillager outpost. I was working on figuring out a water flush system for this. So that's my thought here is we need to build a flush system here to go and collect pillagers and make a pillager raid farm. Basically everything has to be protected, and then what we'll do is we'll just create this up to Y level like 100 or something like that. You create these flushing things, basically like you would do for any other mob farm, but this should heavily collect the pillagers. Anyway, I'm going to go run over to my base. Okay, here we are by my base, and again, a couple little testing things I was trying to figure out. What an arch would be for like my bridge. It's really nice to go and have something like this where you can like test out things before you try them. Like this, you can see this is what the original terrain looked like here and how I've kind of edited it. But what I wanted to show you, what I was fiddling with, this was like my first idea for flushing this. I was like, okay, I can flush these fields. They flush left to right. This is basically impossible. I couldn't figure out how to do it. The best way I could figure out how to do it is I had to alternate these trapdoors. Trapdoors you cannot easily power from below. Really annoying, because I wanted something you didn't see, but this still. I love it. It makes me smile because it's like this click, 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 click. Listen, it's so nice. It's just beautiful little systems, right? Like that. They're so nice. Anyways, I think that's really all I got for you guys today. So, kind of ending it here, kind of odd spot in this testing world, which looks, you can see kind of how things have changed. You know, I did build the door there, and yeah, you can see like here's where the bridge was going to be. But yeah, these are how things are progressing. And I hope you enjoyed this. And you know, please like. My viewership on the last one was really low, so. Give me tips, please. I ask of you, and whoever actually made it to the end of this, please give me some tips. What I'm doing wrong here. Like, why is nobody watching the videos? I feel like I'm doing a decent job. I feel like this isn't terrible, but please let me know how to improve. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.